Welcome to Fibocan's YouTube channel. You have done the right decision in your life by coming into Fibocan's YouTube channel. Who is Fibocan? Fibocan is a wealth enabler. How do we enable wealth? We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, enabling students, investors to devise their own investment strategies through our comprehensive training programs and innovative investment strategies. So what do? We have published educational videos 1 to 16, module 1 to 16 in English and Tamil. The modules that start from basics of banking, capital market, investments, how to do investment, technical analysis, options, futures, then strategies of options and futures, and finally income tax on derivatives. To begin with, all these 16 modules are available both in English and Tamil. I would request you to go and select the appropriate playlist and watch all the videos and put your comments. So that is the step one. Every day we put videos about market commentaries. Please understand that we are not SEBI registered. Hence, we cannot give any recommendations. We will say whether it is looking good, technically sound, technically weak, has to be cautious. These kind of things we will give, but we will not give any price targets, or we will not give any stock recommendations. Only thing is that we are here to give technical education, imparting technical knowledge to anyone and everyone through our free educational videos, which we put every day on the daily markets, and during weekends we put about global markets. So I would request and encourage anyone in the age group of 17, 18, those who are studying in HSC, higher secondary or +2, to watch module 1 to 4, definitely either in English or Tamil, whichever language you understand out of these two languages. And anybody who is doing BA, BCom should watch up to module 8. And those who are doing MBA, CA, CFA or any professional or postgraduates should watch up to module 15. And for professional traders, it is ideally suited for them to watch module 16. I am sure that you will enjoy watching and enhancing your knowledge. Thank you very much. Today is February 9, 2024, Friday, the last trading day for this week. First the levels, then what happened we will explain. Nifty closed 2203.30, 0.69% up. BankNifty up 1.38%, 45,634.55, while Nifty was up only 0.3%, 21,782.50. So yesterday, if you recollect, BankNifty, Nifty, everything formed a solid red candle and it formed a very big red candle. Today what happened? It opened a gap down, went significantly below. In fact, at one stage, Nifty was even below the 200-day simple moving average and exponential moving average. BankNifty was below the 200-day moving average. But then it managed to go above and eventually close just below the 100-day moving average, BankNifty. So BankNifty is relatively better closing, I would say, because in the weekly chart also, it has closed above the weekly Bollinger Middle Band. However, Nifty, it is not the same. It closed relatively weak. Nifty, on the other hand, it anyway was not below the key exponential moving averages. It never went below that 100-day and other 50-day simple moving average and exponential moving averages. Hence, it managed to stay once again today above the key exponential moving averages like 8, 9 and 10 moving averages. So hence, Nifty is looking to hold the Bollinger Middle Band. Still, it's a big fight that's happening over there. So one more thing which many analysts will not tell you, but because unfortunately they themselves are not aware, that's why, I mean, there is nothing like what you call, they are having it and hiding, they don't have it. See, in the monthly chart, Nifty had formed a doji last month. If you recollect, I had said that. This month, it had opened around the same level, and I expect this month also to close eventually forming a doji. That means the opening and the closing will be more or less at the same level. As of today, it is at the same level. That means technically what is happening, 1 week slightly it will go down. During the week, 1 or 2 days will go down, 1 or 2 days will go up. Eventually, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, I expect it to close more or less at the same level. If that means doji in a monthly chart, that is what I expect by the end of February. That means what one can expect. In fact, I will not be even surprised if one more doji forms in March. If that forms, then what happens? There is indecision. Doji means indecision. If indecision is formed, then the moment they decide to They means who? The market players, the buyers and sellers. They decide to move in a particular direction. They will move forcefully in that direction. So anyway, that's a long time. But for now, Nifty has formed a relatively better candle in the weekly and daily chart, but still all these things are not out of danger. The reason is very simple, because Bank Nifty is still below the 100-day simple moving average, exponential moving average, while it managed to hold the 200-day simple and exponential moving average. Same is the case for Bank Nifty. So overall, this is how the broad picture looks like. And let's go into the individual details. Banks today, banks and financials perform. That's why you are having good performance from Bank Nifty and relatively good performance from Fin Nifty, whereas not so much of good performance from Nifty. So AU, Axis, Bandhan Bank, and IndusInd Bank and Kotak up by 1%, ICICI Bank up 2%, SBI up by 3%, Yes Bank had a massive move of 5%. If you recollect, Yes Bank I have been telling for quite some time, and Yes Bank has yielded, it has gone up nearly 40% in the just 20 or 25 trading sessions in 2024. That is like January and February. Today we are February 9, right? So in 39 days, it has moved up by 40%. SBI has also massively, it has moved up, and it is on a significant up move. But one word of caution here, SBI, the kind of candle it has formed in the daily chart, 3 big rising candles. Hence, next week there can be some pullback. Hence, no new bulls who want to enter this stage, just be cautious. That's all I can say. Yeah, on the financials, L&T and M&M Finance 1% down. Bajaj Finance, IDFC, Muthoot 1% up. Jio had a big move of 4%. On the insurance and card, SBI Life, HDFC Life 1% down, LIC 2% down. LIC had big moves, so now there is some pullback that's happening. Basically, it's a profit booking. ICICI General 1% up. Oil and Telecom, Bharati 2% down, Reliance 1% up. In the IT, Birlasoft, Infi 1% down, Cofor 2% down, Affle 3% down. LTIM 1% up, all others remain sideways. That's why you see why Nifty did not perform. On the consumer goods, Page 1% down, PVR and Trent 2% down, Asian Paints, Berger, Colpal, Nestle, Pidilite, Titan all 1% up. Trent down 2% because it had a big move in the last 2 days, 17% on one day and followed by another 6%. So obviously some profit booking. Britannia up by 2%. In the automobiles, Ashok Leyland, Tata Motors 1% up, M&M 2% up, Escorts 4% up, Eicher Motor, Motherson 1% up, Hero and Bharat Forge 2% up. Metals, coal, JSW, NMDC, Tata Steel, Vedanta 1% up, 1% down, sorry. Hindalco 2% down, along with Jindal, National Aluminium 2% down, SAIL down 4%. So overall metals was a down day. On the health and pharma, Divi's and Metropolis 1% down, Cipla, Lalpath 1% up, Sun Pharma 2% up, APL, Apollo Hospitals 3% up. In the others category, Indigo 1% down, IRCTC, MCX, Nykaa, UPL all along down 1% along with Indigo. APL, Apollo, Aries and Delta Corp down 3%. Adani Enterprise and Jubilant Food 1% up. Adani Ports, Godrej Properties 2% up. Zomato 4% up. So overall, this is how the market texture and structure is there. In the weekly chart, as I said, right, Bank Nifty managed to close above the Bollinger Middle Band, while Fin Nifty is still below that. However, the kind of candle it has formed, it can form any candle. It's a like what you call, one way to draw in a line chart. Fin Nifty and Bank Nifty has formed kind of a double bottom. So it can be construed as a double bottom, or if there is a weakness that is coming in, it will continue its downfall. So hence anything can happen. So one has to be extremely cautious, watchful of the levels, and accordingly one has to trade in this market. If you are an investor, invest in good franchises that is going to yield you good results. Thank you very much.